Welcome to the second episode of the poem number 5, A Roadside Stand. Standard 12th, subject English, poem number 5, A Roadside Stand, written by Robert Frost. So, in the first episode, we discussed about the poet. Also, we discussed about the central theme of the poem in the first stanza. So here right now we are going to discuss our second stanza of the fifth poem. So open your book. The heart of the scenery wouldn't be my complaint, so much as the trusting sorrow of what is unsaid. Here far from the city we make our roadside stand and ask for some city money to fill in hand, to try if it will not make our being expand and give us the life of the moving pictures. Promise that the party in power is said to be keeping from us. So, in this stanza, the poet does not want to accuse the rustic or marrying the beauty of the landscape. He is more worried about the untold pain that unsaid words cause to the faith of the people belonging to the countryside. The rustics have installed a roadside stand so far away in the countryside just to earn some hard cash. They long to have a comfortable lifestyle as depicted in movies. They hope against hope that the city citizens may fulfill the promise of giving them economic independence, although it was within the purview of the party in power to do so. तो यहाँ पर ये थोड़ा यदि अर्निंग उनको हो जाए तो इनका ब्रेड बटर की उनकी चिंता है वो मिट जाए और वो अपनी लाइफ को और थोड़ी कंफर्टेबल जीने के लिए बना सके. Third stanza. It is in the news that all these pitiful kin are to be bought out and mercifully gathering into live in village next to the theatre and the store, where they won't have to think for themselves anymore, while greedy good doers, beneficent beasts of prey, swan over their lives, enforcing benefits that are calculated to soothe them out of their wits. And by teaching them now to sleep, they sleep all day. Destroy their sleeping at night the ancient way. तो रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट यहां पर बताने का प्रयास करते हैं कि इट इज इन द न्यूज दैट these countryside folk are to be relocated in the village where they will have all comforts. They will enjoy privileges of theatre and the local store just like their urban counterparts. So busy will be these people in enjoying these comforts that they will have no time to think about themselves or fight for their rights. The haves are called beasts of prey because in the garbs of benefits that they will provide to the rustics, they will exploit them nor land. Later, the privileged one will easily forget their promises they made, leaving these poor people more impoverished. तो इसी तरह रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट की संवेदना एक कंट्री साइड के लोग हैं, इनको जीवन इनका कंफर्टेबल बने, इनके जीवन में नया मोड़ आए, वो भी डेवलपमेंट को एंजॉय कर सके, वो भी रिचनेस के टच कर सके, वही उनको एक ऐसा स्टेटस देने का इनका प्रयास है और इंडिकेशन यहां पर इन्होंने दिया है. स्टैंजा नंबर 4. Sometimes I feel myself I can hardly bear the thought of so much childish longing in vain, the sadness that lurks near the open window there, that waits all day in almost open prayer for the squeal of brakes, the sound of a stopping car, of all the thousand selfish cars that pass, just one to inquire what a farmer's prices are. And one did stop, but only to plow up grass, in using the yard to back and turn around, and another to ask the way to where it was born, and another to ask the way to where it was born, and another to ask could they sell it a gallon of gas. They couldn't. This Crossy, they had none, didn't it see? So, once again the Robert Frost here focuses. The poet is very disturbed and feels very helpless when he sees the child is longing for money which is never fulfilled. These people keep their windows open all day as if in prayer waiting, desperately and uselessly for someone to stop at the stand. Sadness at the disappointment can be noticed all around the place when no one stopped there. Out of thousands of cars passing by, just one stopped only to inquire the prices of things sold there. Another stopped just to use the backyard of the place to reverse their car. Another stopped just to inquire about the directions of where it wanted to go. The fourth stopped to know if they could sell them a gallon of gas, it means the petrol. The farmer grumbles in an angry manner that they could see for themselves that it was not sold there. Actually, the country people are upset over the callous attitude of city dwellers. Moreover, it shows the contrast between the thinking of the city citizens and the stark reality of the rural people. आते हैं, कोई सिर्फ रास्ता पूछते हैं, कोई अपनी कार को रिवर्स ले जाने के लिए बैकयार्ड में जाकर वो रिवर्स लेकर फिर निकलते हैं. तो कोई आते हैं कि यहाँ पर गैस या तो पेट्रोल के फिलिंग की सुविधा है, तो आते रहते हैं, पूछते रहते हैं, एंगेज रहते हैं, मगर कोई परचेज नहीं करता. और इससे ये बहुत दुखी होते हैं गरीब लोग, जो कंट्री साइड वाले, उनकी एक अपेक्षा बनी रहती है कि उनके पास से कुछ परचेज किया जाए, उनको थोड़ा कैश मिले, ये उनकी अपेक्षा रहती है, मगर ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. So the fifth and the last stanza, no, in country money the country's scale of gain. The requisite lift of spirit has never been found. Or so the voice of the country seems to complain. I can't help owning the great relief it would be to put these people at one stroke out of their pain. And then next day, as I come back into the sand, I wonder now I should like you to come to me and offer to put me gently out of my pain. पूरी संवेदना के साथ रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट यहां बताना चाहते हैं कि फाइनली द पीपल bemoans that the spirit to scale new heights to break the shackles of economic independency is not present in the rustics. That is why they do not stop complaining against the economic inequalities. The poet strongly feels that the countryside people should be freed from the pain of poverty and deprivation. Next morning, when the poet gains his senses, he wonders what if someone else thinks in the same manner for him, so that he is gently relieved from his pain and agony of seeing the miserable conditions of the people. So this is about the poem number 5. Now the difficult words of the poems. Pathetically played, it means pitifully begged. Doll means donation. Polished traffic means well-off and sophisticated city dwellers who pass by. Artless paint off means poorly painted. Quartz means containers. Crop net means twisted neck. Silver warts means silver lumps on them. Hurt to the scenery means harm caused to the natural scenery. इसके बाद trusting sorrow means the rural people trust their rich brothers in cities to help them, but feel sad when their trust is breathed by the city people through their indifference. Moving pictures means film. Beneficent beasts of prey means men in power are beasts of prey in the garbs of benefactors. They exploit common people for the vested interest. Selfish car, selfish owner of the car. So this is about the poem number 5. In the next episode, we will discuss about the questions and answers of the poem. Okay? Have a nice academic. Yeah. Thank you.